welcome to Spoonful of Love. I'm Linda Barnard, and my special guest this evening is Jenna Richardson. And she's also my niece, and I'm glad to have her here. And we are celebrating Cinco de Mayo. It's coming right up, May 5th, and we're going to make salsa for you this evening. So the first one we're going to do, and Jenna's going to help me, is we're going to do black bean and fresh corn salsa. So I've got everything washed. I always rinse my black beans because I don't like that juice in my cilantro and salsa stuff. So anyway, we've got everything chopped, and she's going to add it in here while I'm chopping my fresh corn. She's going to add 2 cans of black beans. Thanks for coming and helping me do this.
Thanks for having me.
We can do some taste testing afterwards.
Yeah.
And then you've got orange and red pepper. You kind of add those for color, I think. You know, you eat with your eyes. If it looks good, you're going to like to eat it. I'm going to chop your corn off here for you.
Sounds
And
good.
you've got red onion.
Okay.
This is great, Jenna, if you want to serve it over fish or chicken. You know, instead of the old boring chicken breast, you can put a little of this on there, jazz it up a little bit. Okay, you've got 1/3 cup of olive oil.
Okay. Find it.
Right there in your measuring cup. Just drizzle that on there. We're going to make like a vinegar and oil dressing, if you will. And then you're going to add a tablespoon of each one of your vinegars. You've got white balsamic, you've got rice vinegar, and you've got just plain apple cider vinegar. So just kind of drizzle that in there. This is going to be yummy. You're going to love it. And we're going to celebrate the Mexican holiday. You know what? I think I'll get along better if I cut this in the bowl. What do you think? It calls for 1 cup of fresh corn. You can also use frozen, but fresh kind of goes with all your fresh ingredients there. Here's your salt in this little green thing. You're going to use a couple pinches of that. No specific recipe here, just, you know, if you got a little bit, add a little bit. If you got a lot. This corn is flying all over this island. Am I getting you?
Nope, not yet.
You need to add 2 tablespoons of fresh cilantro.
Okay.
I think I used that in my deviled egg recipe the last time.
You did.
And you need 1.5 teaspoons of your minced garlic.
Okay.
I keep that in my fridge just for handy, because sometimes garlic doesn't stay very good in the refrigerator, and that's always ready to go. I don't know if that's exactly a cup of corn or not, Jenna. I think I'm going to do the second ear here. I have a hard time finding fresh cilantro in the store, so I think we're just going to grow some in our garden this year, because you like to use it, don't you?
I do. How do you grow cilantro? Just like lettuce?
I think so. I'll let you know more about it.
Okay.
I think you can get an herb start in a little pot at the greenhouse, and just, I know that's how I've grown basil in the garden before, so we'll experiment.
How much of this am I using again?
You're going to use 2, why don't you do 2 tablespoons? You like it, I like it. Yeah, it's good. Doesn't it smell wonderful? Mm-hmm. When you buy a bunch of fresh cilantro like that, you know, one of my problems here might be my knife. You can put it in a glass of water like this and keep it in your fridge 3 or 4 days. That's about how long you can leave this salsa in your fridge too, is 3 or 4 days. Okay, there's your corn.
Okay.
After I've made this huge mess.
And my garlic, you said
Your
a
garlic,
teaspoon.
teaspoon and a half would be great.
Okay.
You don't want to stick your hand in that for sure. It's looking good. Smelling good. Cinco de Mayo, by the way, is the 5th day of May. And I think, isn't it a pretty celebrated holiday?
I think so.
Like on college campuses, they have big gatherings and parties, and kind of a fun way to get together. So I thought we needed to have salsas. Ooh, that's looking good. And then you need to use 1/8 of a teaspoon of cumin. And cumin is used in a lot of Mexican dishes.
Oh, you said an 8. I was putting a 4th in there.
Well, just do,
Oh,
you might like it.
do it quite full. Smells good.
Some people really have a palate for a spice like that. So that's why I usually pull back a little bit if I'm afraid that it's going to be too strong. And, ooh, that looks good, doesn't it?
It's pretty.
Okay. Very good. So that is our black bean and fresh corn salsa. Good job, Jenna.
Thanks.
Let's make another salsa.
Okay.
Let's do avocado mango.
Sounds good.
Got your avocado pitted. If you want to go ahead and scoop that out of there, that'd be great. It's not very soft. It's not very ripe. But that was the softest one they had. So that was our only choice. I don't think we can grow them in our garden though, can we?
I don't think so.
I don't think we have the climate for those. But I sure do like avocados. It's something I've acquired the taste for in my later years. Kind of enjoy eating guacamole and all those things. So, we're going to do an avocado in our little dish. And it doesn't matter how big the chunks are, if it's little chunks, big chunks. Oh, that's going to work good. Maybe you can just peel it off. That's a good idea. And so she's going to put the avocado in here, and then she's going to drizzle 4 teaspoons of lime juice on there just to keep it from getting dark in case you get called away. And sometimes it's kind of like a banana. Sometimes it'll kind of darken. So that lime juice kind of acts as a preservative, and it'll keep it from getting dark. Yeah, that needs to be a little bit riper.
Yeah, that knife's working a little better.
Is it? Maybe it's faulty equipment.
Faulty operator.
Well, maybe not. I've been using avocados in my salad. Now Hillary, she does a halved avocado and puts an egg in there in the little cavity and bakes it in the oven. It seems to like that. I haven't. A little salt and pepper. Have you tried that?
Not yet.
Might need to do that sometime. Sounds pretty good. Sounds healthy.
Yeah,
We all need to, we want this kind of assist you. That is kind of a hard avocado for sure. Hopefully your mango will be easier to deal with. So back to the recipe, we're going to do 1 avocado, 4 teaspoons of our lime juice, and let that set while we're preparing the rest of our stuff. And I'm going to slip over here and get a little recipe going. It is a homemade pita chip. You can buy the tortilla chips like we have there in our little basket, but these are kind of fun. You take pita bread and divide it into 2, and how you know it's a pita, it has a little pocket there. You open that up with your knife, like that. And these are typically found in a package of 6 in the deli department. They make a great sandwich too. You can put your ham and cheese or something in there with a little homemade dressing. Okay, I'm going to put the cut side down on my cutting board, and I'm going to brush it with a little olive oil. You can do this after you cut them, but it's a lot easier doing this like this, because I've done it both ways. Put a little olive oil on there. This is a mixture of garlic salt, garlic powder, and kosher salt. And kosher salt is typically used when you make a brine or a pickle. So, just sprinkle that on there, just like that. How are you and Mr. Avocado getting along?
Well, I think that's about as good as we're going to get.
Great, great. Well, I apologize for having a
You say 4 teaspoons?
4 teaspoons of your lime juice. Okay, and I'm back over here on my little pita bread. I'm going to cut each half into little triangles like that. We're going to bake these on a pizza pan or a cookie sheet at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. Got the little seasoning on there. What do you think of those?
Look awesome.
I know. Fun, fun. Okay, now we're going to do a mango. A mango is a stone fruit, whatever that means. And the easiest way to do it is to just slice off a slice and score it like Jenna's doing and invert it. Kind of looks like a little hedgehog. And take your knife and just kind of slice that off of there into your bowl. Well, that's a lot easier than that avocado, isn't it? Because it's very ripe. And how you can tell if it's ripe is it's soft whenever you squeeze it a little bit. Unlike the avocado that was like a rock. Okay, I've got our little pita chips ready to go in the oven, 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'll do the rest of those when we go on break. This recipe, Jenna, calls for habanero, but our family, as you know, is not too adventuresome, and so, isn't that fun? So I just got a jalapeno.
I think that'd probably work fine.
And I took most of the seeds out. The heat is in the little white membrane and in the seeds. I left a few, but don't want to heat everybody up too much. Well, and then people don't eat it, and then it's kind of bad. So you got your mango in there. That's pretty, isn't it?
What about this center?
Just cut you off now. I'm going to try a little bite of that. Mango is so fresh.
Found the seed.
Okay. Just get what you can. You might not be able to get all of it.
It is ripe.
It's good. Good and juicy. So you're going to put about a teaspoon of your jalapeno in there and some red onion and then your favorite cilantro again.
Okay.
Did you have enough lime juice?
Yes,
Great.
I did.
I might put another one. There you go. This is going to be pretty and fresh too.
And what about the onion?
I do about 1/3 of a cup. About half of that. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, perfect measuring. Thanks for chopping all this stuff up for me.
Oh, yeah, no
There
problem.
you go. And then I always put a nice dash of, I saw that, of that sriracha sauce.
Just a dash.
Yeah, there you go, perfect. And that should be that recipe. This is mango avocado salsa. And we're going to eat this on our homemade pita chip. And we might try it on our tortilla chip too.
Looks
one for each
good.
hand. Like that. Okay, we're going to clean up and check our pita chips, and we'll be right back with you.
Fast and reliable entertainment and communication come together at Wabash. When you need to make a call, enjoy your favorite programs, or research homework online, Wabash delivers the technology you need to succeed. Affordable phone solutions, quality TV service with many options, internet with unlimited usage, and fiber to your home or business. For 6 decades, Wabash has served our community with personal, local service and support. Wabash, your best connection.
We're back, and we've got everything made. If you're just joining us, we are celebrating Cinco de Mayo. And we're going to dig in and try this.
Okay.
We have mango, avocado salsa, and black bean and fresh corn salsa, and homemade pita chips. I'm just going to eat like this because we're family here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, I dropped enough of water.
Good.
That's really good. Switch.
Here's a crunch. These are really good. Okay. I'll use my own spoon. I guess we could have ate out of the same bowl. Happy Cinco de Mayo, Jenna.
Happy
Thanks
Cinco de Mayo.
for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. Have a good day and join us again at Spoonful of Love. Bye-bye.